Friends, I wanted to put my makeup on with you today. Okay, obviously I have everything on but my eyes. We're going to do today the look called Cheers to Neutral. And let me show you what all's in here. Isn't this cute? So the colors are biscotti, rose gold, hazelnut, and mahogany. And I'm going to put those on for you with a little mascara now. I already put my eyebrows on because, girls, that's a whole nother video. That masterpiece of work I just did to give myself eyebrows. But I've already done primer on my eyes, but you know what? Prime your eyes to keep your eyeshadow from creasing and fading and to enhance the wear and the, so it keeps your eyeshadow on longer, obviously. It keeps it from creasing, all that good stuff, but it also gives you a little more dramatic look. Now, as we age, I get to do all the fun aging videos. As we age, we do usually have more discoloration on our lid or around, so you can always just put a little concealer, which I did because I have a lot of discoloration on my lid, so you can go ahead and do a little concealer too. I like to do the primer and then concealer. So anyway, now let's start with the colors. Okay, first of all, one thing I wanted to say is brushes make a difference. I always have a friend that she says, Michelangelo did paint the Sistine Chapel with Q-tips and sponge tips. He used brushes. So I do love brushes, and we have a great set of brushes. So I'm going to start with the all-over brush. And as you can see, it's been all over. I use it. Okay, so because I'm older, I like to pick one place to have shimmer. So it's I usually pick my lid area. When I was younger, I would do a shimmer here, and I might, if I was doing 3 or 4 colors, I might have 2 colors that were shimmer, but now I usually try to stick with one. So shimmer is at your own discretion. One color I really love is called biscotti. And so basically it's this light matte, okay? It's a matte shade. And so I'm gonna go ahead and just put it on all over, okay? And then, when you do a video and you put your makeup on a video, it's backwards. So just tell you if I look like I'm awkward, I am. So all I do is just put a little of that biscotti right under my brow. Okay, next color is going to be the rose gold. So I'll just kind of show them. So I just did the biscotti. Now we're going to move on to rose gold. I love rose gold. It's really pretty. Today I'm doing it with, of course, a neutral brown, but I have worn it a lot where I have used it with purples, which is really pretty, or black, or, there's all kinds of fun things you could do. Okay, so now this is my Papa Shimmer. As you see, you can probably start seeing that little bit of shimmer coming through. Okay, so this light, let me see if we can do a little better. I don't know. Yeah. Well, anyway, y'all can forget. Oh, wait, what's this? Maybe less light, not as bright. I don't know. I'm starting to see, you know what I'm talking about. I'm starting to see little flashes of light everywhere. Okay, so anyway, there is just on the lid a nice coat of the rose gold. Love it. Okay, next. We're going to do the other side. And I like, clearly I'm a fan of eyeshadow, but I always like to do a lot of this color on the lid. And I like it to be a shimmer because what opens up your eyes when you have kind of a light, pretty shimmer, it just opens up your eyes. And as we age, we get more hooded, meaning the skin around our eyes starts to lose elasticity and come down. So when you have a light shimmer, it does help open up your eyes. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to do hazelnut, which is the second color and third color of the palette right there. We're going to do that as a midtone. The way I like to do that is a midtone is basically exactly what it sounds like. You're going to put it right above your crease right here, right? So we know the crease is here, but when you look straight on, if you put something in the crease, once you open your eyes, you don't see it. So the midtone's going to go right above the crease. Okay. Now, eye shape makes a difference. Yes, I have big old eyes. I mean, so some things are going to show up better on my eyes than if you have a hooded eye or a smaller eye. So we do have to work within our shape, which is part of what I do with a customized makeover. So if you want me to work with you on your eyes, I will. I love it. It's lots of fun, and I can come up with an eye look for you based on your eye shape and your eye color. So my eyes are a really dark green, and I like to do a lot of neutrals. I like golds, I like purples, and I do some grays as well. All very fun. So with eyeshadow, you can do what you want. I mean, you can play and have fun, but there are certain colors that are going to enhance your eye color, right? So the way I always think about it, there's two ways to do eyeshadow. See all the wrinkles I got to work around, people? Hey, getting old is not for the weak at heart. But if you have wrinkles like I do, sometimes I go both directions to make sure I've covered it on both flaps of the skin. Hey, beats the alternative, right? Okay. Anyway, what I always think about with your shadow is either you're using shadows that are going to enhance the color of your eyes, or they're just showing a fun color look. Like if I wore a lot brighter colors, you're going to notice my eyeshadow probably more than the color of my eyes. So that's just a preference on the way you want it to look, right? And it's fun to switch it up and do things differently. Okay, last color, which is mahogany. I'll show y'all that. One thing is I'm wearing lighter colors than I used to, part of aging, and usually I do a little bit brighter lip and not as dark of eye. I know. I used to be the eyeshadow queen, and I still love my eyeshadow, but you know, as we age, we do need to change it up a little bit. So just know it's a-okay. Part of the process, girls, part of the process. Okay, so basically what you're gonna do, I like to go with this is our crease brush, but I like to go about a third of the way. Okay, so don't worry, it'll look better in a minute. About a third of the way, and on the lash line, and then about a third of the way above the crease. So the nice thing about brushes is you can get a pretty smudged look as you go along. Now, mahogany is not a super dark color. It looks super dark there. It doesn't look as dark to me. I'm using a little mirror just because, you know, sometimes I can't do it in the screen of the computer as well. Okay, so there we go. So basically, here's the deal. When you look straight on, let me do that just a little bit more, because our eye shapes are always in motion, girls, as we age. I'm telling you, it's super fun. I mean, never be afraid to just blend around with your fingers, but basically, the light's a little harsh. You can't see it when I look at it like that. But basically, see how the light is a little, anyway, basically when you look on, you want to be able to see that third color when you're looking at someone instead of it being too far down in the crease. Okay. All right. If I were really fun, I'd do purple on the other side, but I have places to go today, so I can't do that. Okay. So here we go. We're just going to go about a third of the way down on the lash line, just like we did the other one. Now, some people will just do it straight across like that. You can do that. I mean, the fun thing is just to change it up. I like to look different. I like different colors. I like to put on different ways. So there's a lot of variety and fun you can do with eyeshadows. Okay. And if you open your mouth when you're doing anything in the eye area, you're totally normal, because guess what? When you open your eye mouth, it relaxes your eye muscles and it's easier to put on. So you're not a weirdo. Yay. Okay, so there's our eyeshadow, just neutral and pretty. Now, here's the thing I'm going to tell you about black eyeliner. You can do black eyeliner, and I'm about to do it on the top, but I don't ever do black eyeliner on the bottom. I always do either shadow or a lighter eyeliner, like a deep brown or steely or something else. Or if I'm doing a purple, I'll just smudge some eyeshadow under there. We don't have a purple eyeliner in our line. The reason why is that you want to draw the emphasis to the top of your eye. And so the cardinal rule is you don't ever just line the bottom. You can just line the top, but don't just do the bottom, because it draws all the emphasis to the bottom of your eye. Does that make sense? So we want it to be a little heavier on the top of the lash versus the bottom. So that's why you're not going to do black ever, never on the bottom. Okay. Because it just gets too heavy. So I'm just rolling through pretty easily with the our mechanical eyeliner. We do have a sharpener on the bottom. I was going to be so professional and already have sharpened, but I forgot. So it's actually not a sharpener, it's a shaper. So with the shaper though, oh y'all, you know the special vision you get as you get older too. Ooh, okay, it will give it some shape. This is actually my own eyeliner, yes. It's not perfect and clean and brand new off the shelf. I've been using it. Okay, so I think what you're seeing is sometimes people have this idea like you need to pull it out and do one line across. I just end up doing a lot of small brush strokes, right? And I mean, when you do that, it's pretty damaging to the eye. I know it's easier. And as you get older, believe me, I feel the pain of trying to get it smooth. But look, that's pretty smooth, just a lot of small brush stroke movements. Okay. Now on the bottom, I'm not going to do eyeshadow today. I'm just going to go ahead and do a brown eyeliner. So let me show you that pretty easily. Just under that lash line, we just want it. I got to open my mouth for this, people. Okay. Oh my. Okay. So, oh, hello. Wow. Okay. Well, there we go. I didn't bring Q-tips over here. Okay. It does look like it's darker. It's actually a lighter color. It easily all blends in a minute. Okay. It looks like what I just told you not to do. I just did. I really didn't. It's a lighter color. Okay. You can get a Q-tip or a little brush similar to this, and what you want to do is add a little bit of the lighter color to brighten, to open up your eye, because whatever you lighten goes forward and whatever you darken recedes. So it's hard to tell in this light because it's super bright, but by putting that there, it does open up your eye. Okay, I'm just gonna finish this one side just for time purposes. I'm gonna put a little lash primer, and I tried to curl my eyelashes already. I probably should have recurled them, but I will. Don't have to be perfect, because guess what? Y'all love me. It's fine. And I'm like, oh, there goes my hair. And I'm like the normal girl. Oh my gosh. See, it's all backwards. That's why I'm always so awkward looking. I'm like the girl that's real. Yeah. I don't do perfect videos because I'm not perfect. I don't live a perfect life. Therefore, you get reality, right? Okay, so anyway, I did curl my eyelashes earlier, though they didn't. I probably should have done it again. Oh, well. Okay, so I'm just coming through with a little of the waterproof Lash Love. Okay. And since I needed to curl them again and I didn't, I'm trying to just kind of bend them as I go. Like that, just to kind of help reset the curl. When you curl your eyelashes, one thing that's very helpful is when you curl, you want to curl, pull it out, curl, and so you want to walk it out so it looks like a natural curl from the side. If you just curl at the end, you have what's more of a crimp look. And so when you curl, just walk it out and keep curling as you go. Okay, so that looks like, I'll show you what it looks like. Sometimes I don't describe it as well as I'd show it. So I would just press a little there and then pull it out a little bit, press a little more, pull it out, press a little more, and then it gives you a little more natural lift to the eye. I also like to use waterproof mascara, Lash Love, for the first round to let it dry and set because it holds the curl better when you curl your eyelashes. Believe me, I've tried it all. Okay, so for the bottom, I just want to hit it with a little mascara. I'm not doing near as much on the bottom as I used to. I used to really go to town, but at this point of my life, just trying to keep it a little lighter on the bottom, softer, keep a little more on the top. Right? Okay, so now, dun, dun, dun. So obviously I go sideways like that, back and forth, just to add a little length and then just brush it out. So when you've already have the waterproof underneath, it does hold it better. And that's actually a red carpet tip, is to use 2 different kinds of mascara, one to separate and define, which is what Lash Love does, and then the second one you come through to volumize, which I'm using the Ultimate, and that's a volumizing mascara. Okay, so you can see it does look a little blotchy right there on the bottom, which it doesn't look that way in this mirror. But again, okay, so I'm going to pause it, finish this other time just for this other eye, just for time purposes, and then we'll wrap up, okay? So I'm going to pause. I'll be right back, and I'll look better than I do right now. I'm back. Okay, so I have finished the look, but you can see it's a really simple application with these colors. You put the biscotti right under the brow. You put the rose gold right on the lid. You put the hazelnut through the mid-tone. I dust a little through there, and then you come through with the biscotti as like a kind of a fat C in the outer corner. It's a really pretty look. Neutral, just has one pop of shimmer to it. You can do more shimmer or less. It's totally up to you. And if you would like me, this little color set is 40. And you know, the thing I love about Mary Kay is you get to pick the colors. Obviously, you customize your compacts, but then when you run out of one, you can just pop it in and out. So it's real easy to do. So if you want me to send you to some colors, I can walk you through this look while you're doing it, and I can kind of critique you through. We can do it in person. It's really up to you. But I'm here to help you, and I hope you enjoyed watching how a normal girl messes up and puts her makeup on every day, just like you do, right? All right, you guys have a great rest of the day, and this look is called Cheerful Neutrals. If you want to grab that, let me know.